What's up everybody, Chris Mary here, back again with another video. This time we're talking about the Red Komodo 6K. Look at the size. This is a PlayStation 4 controller. And this is the Red Komodo 6K. Technically the PlayStation 4 controller, pretty crazy. What do I want to say about this camera? I kind of touched on it briefly when I did my unboxing, in case you ran into the whole unboxing slash ASMR type deal, even though at the end I did kind of come back to normal volume. That's all right. You could just fill it in this video and I'll touch a little bit more, and I'll also be building this camera up just a tiny bit. So what have I noticed already? This build quality is as solid as the other DSMC2 cameras that I've used in the past and used to own. I really think it's a quality product. I don't know why, but seeing it online, seeing it in videos, I thought this was gonna be plastic for some reason, or just like a cheaper build, and it's not. It has some nice weight to it, but still pretty light. It just feels solid. I like the little gold touch there for the antenna. Now, I've used this eject button only a handful of times, and it's already starting to wear the paint off of it, which is kind of annoying. It is etched, the actual letters are etched, so once the white wears off, but it just seems weird. Maybe will be fixed in the main production models. So you have your SDI here on the back, you have your DC in for power. When you do have two Canon BP 955s or 975s as batteries on the back, you can actually charge through the camera plugged in to the wall. And then you have this external connection point for accessories. This is where you can hook timecode in. This is where you can hook control in. And Wooded Camera makes like a B box that'll plug in here to the right slot, which gives you all that on your camera. We still don't officially know what's going on with this like pogo connector, 2 quarter 20s on each side, RF mount, the sensor, of course, and it comes with the RF to EF adapter. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a very quick build. I don't have all the accessories yet. I'm hoping to pick them up today or tomorrow, to include a wooden side handle, some wooden camera products, to just kind of make this thing more ready to run and gun and shoot. But that doesn't mean I can't start shooting with it. I'm gonna show you what I have and how I can build it up in a way that is feasible with probably things you already have laying around from your other cameras. So bear with me a second. So there you have it. The Red Komodo 6K built up, kind of. So what do we got going on here? We have two Canon 955 batteries here on the back. We have a Canon 24-105 Mark II f4 lens L. And then I have the Small HD 702 bright monitor with a Tilta arm on here. Now, it's not the best setup. I could probably wrap this up. That's out of the way. And now I can actually handhold this thing, you know? I have a way to run and gun with this camera. The lens, it looks kind of crazy, to be honest, but it feels great. I see there's already a cage out that goes all the way around the body. That makes it the exact specs sizes of the Alexa Mini, which is great for Steadicam work, drone work, etc. And I can go out shooting like this. Is it ideal? No, I want the accessories. I want a top handle, a proper one. I want my side handle right here, but the weight is there. You know, this is not light. It just isn't. And that's probably because I have this small HD, which isn't that small, 702. It's funny because when I had the DSMC2 cameras, I used to be like, oh, that 4.7-inch monitor, I need more. I want the 7-inch monitor. 7 inch is the way to go. Honestly, the 7-inch is lighter than this because we have batteries on here. So what I'd be doing in the future is I'm going to be taking, once I have my wooden camera V-mount battery plate, I'm gonna be taking a dummy LPE6, going D-tap into the plate and kind of powering it to take the weight off a little bit. And then this arm won't be here. I'll be running off the wooden camera top handle, so I won't have to use this arm. This arm's pretty heavy, but I'm using what I have now to get going. And I can pick this up. I have a handle, I can carry it, I can pull focus, I can still have clearance of the monitor here. So let's power this baby on. You know what, come a little closer. You don't need to be that far. Come a little closer. I'll power it on, show you a little bit what we're working with. The fans are spooling up. I'm gonna power on the small HD, get that ready to go. Quality. So picture came up on the small HD first, not uncommon, that usually happens. This is it. This is the Red. We have audio monitoring. We have our RGBs to see where we're peaking. Looks like we're a little hot in the green, but it's okay. Same with the blue. Now I'm gonna go through the menus in a later video. This is just to give you a general idea of what's going on here. So again, what you're seeing here, this is the small HD 702 bright monitor. Love this monitor. I use it all the time. I used it a lot on my other Red, but now this is my main monitor. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Now, bring the weight down. So here you have it, and you can have a clean view of the screen. So you have your record button right here, you have your white balance right here, shutter angle, iris, we're at 5.6, ISO, we're at 250, and your frames per second, 2398. I'm gonna go through these menus more in detail. So right now we're at the full frame of the sensor at 6K, 17:9, and we only have 2398 and 3996 as our record speeds. I'm surprised you can't go lower. I know you couldn't go higher, but I didn't really hear anyone mentioning how low you can go. I'm gonna go through and test out all the aspect ratios and resolutions to see what options we have in detail. So this is cool. You can designate which camera you are, but you do have a touch record button, which kind of makes up. So you have one here, now one up top instead of to replace the lack of not having one over here. And what else can I show you? I mean, this is it. You have LUTs up here, Gen Sync, you have your temperature, T's and E's. So battery, this one Canon battery is going down. And we have waveform right here. Look at that, right in the middle, beautiful. Oh, we're spiking, we're spiking. And then for reference, we have the Canon, two BP955s, and then you can see here the ports on the back. And let me give you a quick side here, a little sidey. So mic, headphone, this will light up when your CFast is in there doing its thing. A little door port right there. It does feels delicate, which worries me. This is gonna be on sets. A lot of handling. I would hate for an AC to rough handle this and this be a problem in the future. And the fact that, as you can see here, it's already starting to wear, which is kind of a bummer. I'm sure the production models will sort that out and I'll be stuck with this. That's all right, we know what the button does. Just like we know what this button does, doesn't need to say REC painted on it. So that is that. So you can see how long it takes to power it down. Ready for this? Still waiting. And now we're shut down. So it takes some time. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you for checking this video out. Here it is, the Red Komodo 6K, barely rigged up. We got two Canon batteries, we have the small HD, we have a lens, and this thing is ready to go as is. Now, is this my ideal setup? Absolutely not, as I said before, but I'm making it work, I'm making it happen, and I'm using what I got. And the next video hopefully will be this thing built up the way that I'm actually gonna be using it. But at least I can go shoot now. So don't let it stop you. And I don't even need all this. There is a monitor here. There is a, what am I doing? What am I doing? Get this out of here. Now let's compare it to the PlayStation controller. It got bigger. It got much bigger. So it is tiny, you build it with accessories, and now you're dealing with a cinema rig. But I like it. I like it. And I'm gonna be paranoid about getting the white nicked. But it looks so cool. I need a cage. Someone needs to make a cage. Top panel's not enough. I need some bumpers, some protective bumpers on this thing. Please subscribe to the channel so you can see more of what's going on with this camera as I build it up, as I put it to more use, as I start doing shoots with it. And follow me on Instagram at @cmurray and check out what I'm posting there, because obviously I'm going to be posting more frequently on my social media. It's just more instant, it's faster, it's easier turnaround. But I'm going to keep up with these videos too. 3 months ago, I put out a video about this camera and a lot of you people watched it, and now it's in my hand. And I wasn't even planning on getting it back then. But now I have it. It's sweet.